We are back. Episode 155, Ryder Cup Special Edition, presented to you proudly by Moon Golf and our friends over at Dan and Ann.
USA.
Dan and Ann will take care of you. You go tell them BSG sent you, and they will hand pick your order for you. You can tell them BSG 15 may or may not work, but let us know.
Yeah, let us know if it works. I'm going to try to swing by there tomorrow. I have to take Maverick to a orthodontist appointment. I'm going to try to swing by and get these grips put on my wedges and have them film it and get a little POV of Moon Golf doing some work on the wedges.
That'd be so clean.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do that. I told Katie today, I was trying to get ever since I started golf, I've always wanted all my grips to be exactly the same all the way through my bag, and I've never done it. So I'm going to start with the wedges.
You don't have the same grips?
Not on every single club, I don't.
Oh, my God.
Right. So I'm going to start.
I'll show you mine.
He's got the jumbos, ladies and gentlemen, or the mid-size, whatever they are.
Even on ones not in the bag, I'm rocking CPX, Golf Rod, Jumbo.
That's what he's got, the jumbos. I'm just going straight.
I got them on every club through the wedges. It's about time. I was looking when we were in Denver. It's about time to get the putter grip redone. This is probably the longest I've had a putter since we've been playing, which is wild. But it is so hot for me right now since I figured out my putting stroke.
And we'll see Friday. He's going to bring that putting stroke out Friday. We're going to see what happens. Going back to old Green Island, the boys.
I told Jeremy what we should do is play our own ball, and we can do a team. We can do the Clays versus you and Mitchell.
No, you trying to sabotage me?
Well, I mean, we can do that, or we can just do individual. And Mitchell, due to his lack of playing, can drop wherever he wants with whatever ball he wants for the day. So it's like, I know he'll need the drive. And then really he can do it on second and third shot too if he wants to.
He better be competitive. Is Jeremy going to be able to – is he going to get somebody to get Hunter?
He's going to drop him off with Mimi bright and early.
Okay, good. So we're going to Green Island on Friday. We're going to play a little bit of golf.
Little POV action.
Little POV. We both have the POV cameras. We'll have them right here on the clip of our hats, the bill of our hats. And this has been one of our more fun kind of stuff to post. And people seem to be enjoying it a lot more than other stuff.
I think it links you a lot more to us.
Yeah. And
especially like when you can see what we're doing, what we're looking at. I think I was telling Jeremy, I hadn't really seen it.
Yeah. I think there's only one guy on TikTok doing it. When I searched it, it was like there's one guy that his channel is called like POV Golf or something like that. But it's nothing crazy.
BSG.
Ain't BSG. He ain't been doing it as long as us. And so we're going to go there to Green Island. This is our last round there for the year until we reset next year. And Garrett, we may have told y'all last week, Garrett said he's got the greens rolling at a 13 plus. I'm terrified right now.
I was telling Brady about it. I said, because Jeremy told Brady how fast the greens in Colorado were. I said they all felt very similar speed to Green Island. And some people struggle with that. I feel like that's where I shine. I feel like I've gotten so good at the pace on the fast ones that when I play Point or somewhere at Callaway, I'm like, I'm struggling.
I'm hoping it is similar to Colorado because that last round, probably the last round and a half, I started to figure out and I felt more confident. And that's kind of where my putting stroke is right now is thinking about Colorado. So I'm hoping it matches it. Yeah, I'm hoping so. And so we're going to go do that, have some fun. Like you said, we'll have POV coming out. We're finishing up POV from Bear Dance. Hope you've been enjoying it. And I think
just posted a big chip in.
Yeah, go check it out.
One of the guys on the trip had 2 birdies in 3 holes, and it was a highlight.
Hole 7 is what we just posted, and we're going to post all 18 holes. So go check it out. Once those 18 are posted, we're going to post from Green Island. And then by the time, ladies and gentlemen, And then by the time you see that, we'll have Macklemore. But right here, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mike the Caddy.
Man. What's up, everybody?
This is our guy. Listen, if y'all been watching now, this is his third time on here. He's a regular on the show. My guy is out there doing Circus Olay with his girl. When are we going to see a video of you doing some of those stunts?
Yeah. Hey, let me turn you up a little bit. My bad. I've got you turned down a little bit.
Are you good? I was saying, when are we going to get to see you doing some of those stunts?
Never. I am never trained for that stuff, and watching it live and in person this weekend, like the amount of respect and like shock and awe of what they do every day, and the fact that there's not more. So like my girlfriend's been out there, rehearsing 5 days a week, training for this show for 2.5 months now. 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week, 8 to 9 hours a day. Man. And I saw half of the show and I was like, how have there not, now, this is a blessing, it's a good thing, but I was like, how have there not been more injuries? Like they're flying all over the place, jumping all over the place, climbing on like steel, like beams and stuff. And I was amazed. It's not a world that I'm familiar with, but it was definitely a really cool experience to go check out.
Casey, he posted one of the clips of her flying. I said, when I make a bird on hole one, that's how I'm coming at him.
Oh yeah, I want him to catch us like she jumped off that. You talking off that spear? She jumped off.
Yeah.
Taught her?
That's exactly.
Yeah, I'm trying to call it like that. Hey, how did she do it?
Whenever. So she looked great. She physically looked great. Golf game definitely needs some work, but to be fair, that was like maybe her third or fourth time ever swinging a club. So she looked great while she was there, but the golf game could definitely use some some work. But it was, I feel awkward like at a Top Golf scene, like being that guy that's like giving lessons while we're there. Like Top Golf it's for enjoyment, it's for fun.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like giving her a full-on lesson while we're there. Yeah. So I very, very minimal instruction, just basically like, hey, try this, do this. Overall, just be an athlete, try and hit the golf ball. And so she got the hang of it. I got a few videos where she made some pretty good contact. So she enjoyed it. It was a good time.
We have like a bachelor party date to Top-Golf with one of our buddies coming up, and he doesn't swing a club and doesn't look great. So it's gonna take some.
It's gonna be hard to watch all around
to make it enjoyable.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk. Listen, before we jump into Ryder Cup, if you're not following Mike on Instagram, you gotta follow him. Mike's been posting bangers here lately with some like 100+ feet putts. Like, dog, what is happening out there on the straight?
It all stemmed. I had this one putt that literally the idea came to me. Like I was just out playing 9 holes. Like it was 9 holes in the evening, and I get to this third hole at Whistling Straits. A fun par 3. It's got huge undulation in the green, and I basically was just like, the pin was in a certain spot that day where I was like, you know what? Being a caddy, like one of the main parts, along with giving good yardages and club selection, stuff like that, is to be able to read a green, read some putts. And so I was like, this is literally like a 3 or 4 breaking putt. And I was how many feet long it was. I don't even remember. But I was like, I'm going to make a video of like making this putt, because honestly, I know what that green does. Like I knew what the putt would do. I just had to focus on the pace. Really, it's a pace putt. Like I know what it does. You just have to hit the spot at the right pace. And so I was like, I'm going to do this. So I did it, and I mean, it just exploded. Like Instagram, it took off. That's kind of golf.com. I kind of felt like, okay, that's kind of the niche. Like that, I'm gonna kind of roll with this, and it's been crazy over the last probably 2-3 months, the growth. Whenever I came up here this summer, I think I was at like 4,000 followers and was just kind of doing this as like a little fun thing for me and some buddies and family. And now it's turned into like over 13,000 followers with hundreds of thousands of views on videos. And the it's so cool to like, to me, I'm just like, I'm a random dude. Like I'm a normal guy, but the like support and the love that like people seem to like be showing for just random videos. Like it's been something great. I'm trying to keep it going. I've got some brands that have reached out and like they want to work together. They're wearing talks to do some collabs and stuff. And I'm just kind of like, let's keep the ball rolling. Let's see where this goes.
Well, it's been sick.
And you guys were there from day one. You guys were there from day one.
Don't forget us.
That's our guy.
No, never.
We're just glad to have you on the pod with us frequently and talk some golf.
I love it. I love talking golf with you guys.
One ad I saw today from your main sponsor, Unreal. You have to film an ad like that with the stripe. That's so clean. Have you seen it, Casey?
No, that's on Unreal's Instagram.
Yes, on there. Because their main
Unreal's
branding is the stripe in the middle, and then you have the color separating it. They did the stripe, and then it's just all black.
Yeah.
You'll have to do one of your putts like that, and then like zoom in as it makes it or something.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that.
Content. He's a content guy. Oh, yes, you're talking about.
I have ideas, but I do not know how to execute. So that's where Casey comes in.
Yeah, we try. All right, well, here we go. Let's jump into real quick tonight the Ryder Cup. This is Ryder Cup week. Tomorrow at 4 Eastern is the opening ceremonies, and then I think it's tomorrow. And then it got pushed up for weather. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday starts our Ryder Cup. If you're new to this, Ryder Cup is a match play competition. USA versus the Europeans.
Good guys versus bad guys.
That's basically what we're going to say. It's already started chirping today. I don't know if y'all been on there or yesterday. Bryson said that if he's matched with Rory, he's 100% going to chirp in Rory's ear because of what happened at the Masters with Rory not talking to him. And Rory said pretty much, hey, quit throwing our names out. You're just trying to reach for clout. What's y'all's thoughts? Is it going to be tense?
The more I see Rory, the less I'm happy he won the Masters. He is just not a good guy.
He's just cranky. I've tried to tell y'all this from the beginning.
But you also said he wouldn't win another thing, and here he is.
You're right. Did you see today he chipped it to the crowd, and everybody started chanting USA at him?
He bladed a shot into the crowd.
So good.
Yeah,
Bryson
I like
driving the green
Bryson.
on one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Bryson kind of chirping him a little bit and saying, because that's to me, that's like an element of golf that hasn't really been unlocked yet. Like, it's such a gentleman's game. It's such a gentleman's game. It's such an etiquette game type of a thing. And I think it's, we're kind of getting into a new modern era of golf where like, there's, some people that they like music out on the golf course, Liv's big with like allowing shorts now. And instead, the pros don't have to wear pants. So like, there's some rules that are starting to kind of get a little new modern age type. And hey, maybe this whole like smack talk chirping on the golf course, maybe this is a kind of the beginning. And definitely like the Ryder Cup is the time to do that. Like maybe this is where it all starts. Like at the Ryder Cup when we're chirping back and forth with the bad guys. And then maybe it expands a little bit into just, the random John Deere Classic weekend. You never know.
I'm all for it. I'm excited about it. I love the chirping. Listen, I've been very vocal, and especially on Instagram, about JT being selected. I was like, he better put up some numbers and prove himself. But one thing I do love about JT is that he's very passionate, and he's going to talk, and he's going to get in their face, and I love that. It's always interesting to see how it plays out because they're friends every other week of the year. Like they're all buddies. But it gets real intense. I love it. I'm all for it. I hope Bryson does chirp. I wish we could mic Bryson up. Like, let's hear him.
Did you see JT's shoes today?
No, it's got to be better than the polos. We're going to talk about that shortly.
Yeah, they're clean.
JT's what he have
I'm
on?
trying to find them.
While he's finding them, Bryson today had been spending trying to drive hole 1. I think
Bryson and JT.
What they say was $397.
Yeah, they were on it
and cutting some corners. Imagine Bryson sends that message hole 1 of opening day. He just goes straight for the green. Like that would be insane.
I mean, hey, he did the same thing up here at in my home neck of the woods at Whistling Straits. Oh gosh,
they got USA with the stripes and then the stars on the outside.
Clean. Ralph Lauren could never put anything like that out. Listen,
I hate Ralph Lauren takes all the clout and aura away from them every year because they could have such good outfits. Red, white, and blue is such a great color scheme.
Let's get to the bottom of it. We're Johnny O people. Mike's got Unreal. We know fashion. Is the President's Cup? Is this fashion? Let us know. What's the take? Would y'all be caught wearing it?
That's one thing too, because I want to rep my country. You know, the Olympics come around, the Ryder Cup comes around. It's all USA, and they have the ugliest stuff, and you can't wear it.
It's just these little, like the ones they wore yesterday.
Johnny O's got some. We saw one thing when we were in a golf store in Denver because they don't have moon golf there, but they had the Ryder Cup logo, and in the back of it, it had like it's almost like tinfoil looking, like that shimmer in the silver, and it was so clean.
I don't even know, like the USA on the pants leg. I don't know about that. But it's just the polos, man. Like we gotta get better than this. I don't understand what it is. I don't know why Ralph Lauren was like, this is the moves.
Yeah, it's ugly at Olympic time too.
It's bold.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not gonna say it's our colors, red, white, and blue. Maybe they're heavy on the navy blue, makes it look. I don't know what it is, but they got to fix it before next year. Or let's give it to somebody. Let's give somebody else an opportunity here.
I wouldn't be against, as big as Titleist is. Just give it to FootJoy. Let them run it instead of Ralph Lauren, because there's hardly anybody on tour sponsored by Ralph Lauren. Since JT is definitely not, since his comment.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, why is he?
What did he say?
No, we
can't. I don't
know. I'm ready to see the release. I want to see what the captains, who they're putting out against who. And I think there's going to be some mind games. I think if it lines up where Keegan gets to respond to someone, I bet he does put Bryson out there against Rory just for the mind games.
Yep.
And it's all, if you're new here, or if you're new to golf, this is all match play. It's not like a normal golf tournament where it's strokes, but it is match play gets pretty intense sometimes when you're competing with one person. But they'll compete the first 2 days. They'll be in pairs with foursomes, and then play 4 balls. And so it's different. You get a teammate, you get to go at it. And I can speak from experience. It is fun when you have a teammate and you just have somebody to bounce off of and play golf.
Especially when you're vibing.
Yes.
Like when you're both hitting golf shots.
Yeah.
It'll turn up real quick.
I always get worried about the Sunday singles round. I'm like, it loses that vibe that Friday and Saturday had because you're by yourself. But it still gets intense though. I was gonna say
I agree.
I had it pulled up here. The betting odds on the PGA Tour for this whole event is USA winning 15.5 to 12.5. Remember, you only have to get to 14.5 to win, but that's plus 1,100. So I'm not a gambler, but if any of y'all listening are, you'd have to throw down a lot of money just to win $100 is what we're saying right here. Let's see. They got the winning point. They're thinking Sam Burns is going to be the one that makes the winning point. And they think the highest scoring pair will be Scotty Scheffler and Russell Henley. How do they know they're even going to be paired up? I don't know, but that's the betting odds.
Huh. Interesting.
I feel like on Sundays
they know stuff we don't know.
They start conceding putts a lot quicker than they do the rest of the week.
Oh, yeah. It'll be interesting, too, to see the mind games. Who's going to play mind games? Like, who's going to give you some? Who's not going to give you some?
You know, there is a legitimate strategy whenever you're doing match play with somebody about giving them some, like, 3-4 footers early on.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever it comes down crunch time on that back nine, make them putt those. They haven't been putting them all day. I mean, because a 3-4 footer, I mean, that's not, I don't know where y'all friendship circle is, but once we get out of that 3-foot range, like that's not, that's a little shaky. And you be a little friendly early on in the match, and then that back nine, you let them putt those out, and they're a little shaky.
I saw someone say one thing you can do for mind games on match play is when you say you're not going to give it to them, let them line it up, squat, read it off, walk it, stand over it, do their aim point, and then right when they're about to hit, say that's good and start walking. But it's one of them you're just trying to get in their head just a little bit, and then it just adds up.
I was looking at this week. I was kind of reading some stuff on Bethpage Black. Really, really cool course. I didn't know. I knew that it was open to the public, but I was watching a video about how you have to go the night before or the day before, camp out in your car, just to be able to get a ticket to possibly get a chance. And some of the documentaries I watched, the people were like, "We tried last night. We're gonna try again tonight." And it's insane. It's insane how like many people want to play it, and especially this week or last week, they're trying to get on it.
Yeah. I've heard stories. A buddy of mine went up and played it a couple of years ago. I don't think he had to camp out, but yeah, the word is like you go out the night before, camp out just to be able to have a tee time the next day.
That's insane.
That ruins the whole point of golf for me. To have to wait like that. Everyone should have access to a public course. I hate when we try to book a public course. And the minute you can book, because most of them are 7 to 14 days out, you log in at 12:01 a.m., you stayed up, and the first 4 hours are booked already. You're like, what?
What are you going to
do? Just let me book it and enjoy my round.
What are you going to do when we try to go overseas and we're trying to play the old course and we have to get there like 4 a.m.?
The old course is different now.
You're going to wait? You're going to wake up and wait in line?
Oh, yeah. I go put my little Strixon Z-Star in the little spin thing, so I have my line.
Yeah. Hey, I was watching a video this past week. Mike, No Laying Up. They're one of my favorite content creators, but they put out a video. They're up in Wisconsin playing some golf, and they went to a Brewers game, and then they're talking about Whistling Straits. And I didn't finish the video yet, so I don't know if they came to Whistling Straits or not, but they really hyped up Wisconsin for me.
Oh my gosh, Wisconsin golf is like, I don't know how it's not more like, it's one of those places once you come and experience it for a summer, you're like, this is the best public golf in the country for the summertime. But I don't know why it's not known, like, because that's the same for me. Whenever I came up here for the first year, I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many good courses up here in a small little radius. And the weather is phenomenal during the summertime. Like, I want to say Wisconsin is either the top rated state for public golf, or it's like it's right up there with like California and maybe Michigan for best public golf in the country. But so you said no laying up. I'm not too. I had somebody reach out to me, a golf podcast, a golf social media content page. And they said they were playing a course and they were trying. They DM'd me saying, "Hey, would you be able to caddy for us if we came up there?" And I don't follow them. It might be the same one you're talking about, but what's the one where it's like the back off challenge people?
Oh, that's Country Club adjacent. I don't fool with them.
Country Club adjacent. They were the ones that reached out. I think they were in Wisconsin recently too. They had reached out, and I don't think they were
paying,
able to
take it. But if they're trying to get a discount, do not.
What's that?
If they're paying, just take it and enjoy the day. But if they're not, it's just not our type of humor.
Got you. Okay. Well, I don't follow them. And so, but when I clicked on their page, like I didn't know whenever they reached out to me, I didn't know who they were. So I clicked on the page and it had like millions of followers. I was like, oh my gosh, how do I not know who these people are? But
they like Live, and I don't know if PJ Tour like has had them out to do this challenge with people. And like, if I wasn't a family guy, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll do content with them. But with my kids watching my stuff, they're not my kind of content creators.
Okay,
Now,
I got you.
some of their stuff is funny. I will say some is funny, and then some of it's like
vulgar.
I don't know. I kind of
Okay.
like I'm on the side of like I respect golf and the part of golf, but I like to have fun at golf. And then some people just take it way too like not loosey goosey, but it's like they don't
Gotcha.
respect part of golf, and that's just how I feel about them. But they are funny. You'd probably have a really good day with them if you went.
Well, I need to figure out who these no laying up people are. If you said they're up in Wisconsin recently,
They're big time.
They're big time. They've got they make so like you got YouTube videos like good and all this. No laying up. You need to watch theirs. They make like cinematic movies of golf course.
Okay.
But the newest one they put out, it says it's about Milwaukee, and they play some courses around that area because one of the guys just moved up there, and they were coming up there to explore it, and he's talking about how good it is. Like they moved up there, for the golf, and he said the winters everybody misses it so much, but you find like simulators to go to, and then by the time it's spring, it's like, oh, we're ready to play some golf again.
Yeah, I mean you've got obviously Whistling Straits. You've got the Kohler Resort, which has Whistling Straits, and then 3 other, beautiful golf courses along with it. And then you've got Erin Hills, which is like an hour and 20 minutes from Whistling Straits, which just hosted the Women's U.S. Open. You've got Sand Valley, which is another huge, resort golf destination. There's Lasonia, which is another, like it's got 2 courses to it. Really, really nice place to go play golf. And then Century World, which is it's got that famous, like if you have the Gin app to keep a handicap, that picture of the hole with all the flowers on it. Mm-hmm. That's Century World, which is up here in Wisconsin as well. But yeah,
when we're going to pull the trigger and go there?
Crazy.
That's what I'm thinking 2026, we need a spring summer trip and just lock Mike in for
hang out with Mike.
All 4 rounds.
We got to catch Mike on some off time. I'm trying to have Mike caddy, and then I want to play some golf with Mike.
Let's do it.
That's gonna be the
always
move.
Always down to play.
Yeah, that'd be a good time. We'd come up there and hang out. But I just watched the video and it like got me hyped on Wisconsin because it's not somewhere I thought to play golf. Other than I've heard of Whistling Straits, but I was like, yeah, that needs to be a spot to go to right there.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So you're on your way back to Wisconsin now? Like you're about to catch a flight, or you just landed?
I flew into Chicago just to avoid having a connection because normally to go out to LA, there's not a direct from Milwaukee to LA. So, or there maybe is, but just not on the days that I fly. So I flew into Chicago, which is only 2 hours from Sheboygan, where I stay. So, flew into Chicago.
I'll be in Chicago next week, Mike.
Driving back. You're up in Chicago next week?
Yeah, I'm playing Cog Hill Country Club in a work tournament on Thursday.
My roommate just played Cog Hill probably 2 or 3 weeks ago.
From what I can tell, they have like 72 holes. It's like 4 courses.
Yep. I don't know which one he played in particular, but I know he drove down because Chicago is like 2-hour drive. Like Chicago's not that far. But
is it a scramble, Zach? The tournament?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
They picked me up for the anchor, so one of the guys I was going to play is in his 60s, and he said he's having hip issues. He said, "Will you play?" I said, "Absolutely."
So work is
flight, hotel.
Sub me in.
That's wild. Maybe I'm about to come get me a job up there with you at your workplace. I'm trying to go up to Chicago. Get somebody else get hurt. But yeah, so overall though, I hope if you're a listener of the pod and maybe you haven't really watched golf in the past, I'm telling you, this is the week to watch golf, to get into it. It will change your perspective on golf. If you've always thought that golf is boring, this will be the one to watch. I'm
I think
genuinely
there's
excited
2
about it.
weeks to really watch to appreciate golf. This is one. And then about the second week in April, when all the flowers are blooming, that's the second one. That's where you get unlimited access. Even more access now with Amazon.
I was about to say, they signed a big time deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think these are the 2 weeks that can sell the sport to you.
Yeah.
I'm all about it. I was trying to find it on Instagram. I saw a thing that was like, don't make any plans for Saturday because the lineup was so good between Ryder Cup and college football games.
Oh.
Saturday's supposed to be a really good sports day, so everybody needs to just be hanging out and watching. But I'm genuinely excited about it. The Ryder Cup. I'm going Team USA, locking in my prediction. Obviously, that's what I'm going for. I think they're going to get it. They're going to put up 16 on them. They're going to win very deciding.
Ooh.
What do y'all got?
I hope so.
Just a big win?
Yeah,
that's
just a W. I don't care if it's by a half point or by 10 points. I just want them to win. And that's it. I want a dub.
yeah, same. 16's aggressive, but hey, if they do it, heck yeah, I'm all for it.
I think after what happened to them in Rome 2 years ago, and they kind of saw like how mad Americans were, like how they just kind of vacationed for 2 weeks while the Europeans were playing golf. I think they don't want to disappoint us again, so they're going to put in some work.
That's all Zach Johnson's fault. He didn't have a mark in.
I'm going to have to bleep that out. His name's not allowed on this podcast. We're Keegan Bradley for life. USA, that's our guy. But that's how we're feeling about the Ryder Cup. We hope you watch it, and we're gonna break it down next week, kind of what we saw, and then we'll have Mike back on in a few weeks and kind of hear. Hopefully, he makes some more 200-foot putts before then, so we can check them out.
Yeah, there's some stuff in the works already, so there'll be a few more things hopefully.
Now, are these real putts or are they creator putts?
Real putt? What do you mean?
It can go either way. We respect the grind.
What do you mean real putt? Like, so explain real putt versus creator putts.
A creator putt has a nice edited touch on it.
Oh no editing. I mean, they're if I'm like talking, like, you know, I'll edit out like dead space and stuff. But like, no, the putts are legit. That was like one of the first questions my dad asked me whenever I posted that first really long putt. He goes, "Was that AI?" I'm like, "Dad, no."
No,
have
Dad,
a little more confidence in me now. Come on now.
I don't even know how to make AI do that.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. I was like, I don't even know. Like, the fact that I'm able to set my phone on a tripod and press record and get it all in frame is the, you know, I can't mess with AI. I don't know how to do that.
What hole is that at Whistling Straits that has the water in the back, the lake? In the background?
So that's hole number 3. It's the first par 3 of the course, and it can have some gnarly pin locations.
So is that pin that you putted to the first one? Was that in the back? Is that the back of the green? You're on the front.
Yes, that's like tucked back left. Yeah, that's
is
not
that a hole-in-one pin.
No, actually, technically, I would actually argue that it is. It's one of those rare, like, it's a sucker pin, like, but it is a hole-in-one pin. Sucker pin meaning like you don't actually, when you see it tucked back left there, you don't actually take aim at it. You actually take aim for like middle of the green to try and catch one of those slopes that I was putting on. And you catch one of those slopes, and naturally, it does want to feed you closer to the hole. But yeah, it's definitely a hole-in-one pin back there. There's a few on that hole that can be labeled a hole-in-one pin.
Let's show everybody what we're talking about right here.
Pull it up, Zach. Everybody, this is it. Oh no, this is.
Oh no, that's hole 2.
You got to go to the before that, but we can watch this one real quick.
Yeah, that's hole 2 right there. That's the.
I missed it.
Scroll down. Yeah, that one. He's gonna toss the ball over his shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the putt, like, it wasn't the same putt. It was like, you know, it was that's the first time I'm putting this putt. I'm tossing the ball blindly behind my head.
Got golf.com commenting on it saying that they're convinced to let you caddy for them. Insane.
Yeah. Dude, golf.
We haven't had anyone like that on ours.
Golf now, like all of the, like I said, the amount of like support and like people that have like followed me or reached out from this is insane.
So this is hole 3 right here.
Yeah, this is hole 3. Yeah.
Look at this. And just in the cup, big time.
Yeah.
I
You
tried
got-
to pull a pin like that from one of our guys
Oh
chipping.
gosh, he hurt my feelings, Mike.
Did
You gotta watch
I
this.
saw that. So here's the debate. Was it going in?
Oh, it was. I was trying
It
to just
was?
let it drop in.
So
I counted it,
you
Mike.
pulled it. By you pulling it, caused it to hit it prematurely, and it kicked it out.
No, the base of the
little silver part at
pin.
the bottom of the pin. When he
I was
pulled
trying to
it
help
up,
him.
when he pulled it up, I wasn't mad or anything, but when he pulled it up, the silver
Yeah.
part at the bottom hit the ball
Yeah.
and then it kicked it off the green.
I was in the middle of
counted as-
marking my ball and getting ready to putt, and then I looked up my side. I said, "Oh, let me get it," and I just pulled it too late.
Listen,
Yeah.
I wrote birdie down. We counted it, and I went on.
Okay. There you go. That's all that matters. I mean,
But the very
that is
next
all
hole,
that matters.
which I posted, 2 holes. Yeah, no, 2 holes after that I posted, and my guy he chipped in right after that.
Oh.
So
It was a day for
But I-
birds.
I didn't pull the stick. I left the stick in for him. I'm a good caddy.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
What- hey, that-
that
let me quiz
that's always
the
the
caddy.
debate is like if you leave the pin in or not.
Oh, yeah.
Because sometimes I feel like leaving it in hinders it.
Yep.
But there are some times where I feel like leaving it in might have like helped. I don't know. I don't really think there's a way to really judge if like it's pull the pin worthy, if like it, because if you pull the pin, you're hoping that it hits the back of the cup, maybe jumps up a little bit and then falls in.
Mhm.
Or if you leave the pin in, you're hoping that it'll hit the pin, kill the momentum, and just fall straight in. But there's sometimes where like that putt's coming in so fast, or that chip's coming in so fast, it'll hit the stick with so much momentum, it'll just kick it right back out.
So what do you do when you're caddying
Yeah,
for people?
I don't know.
People get mad at you.
I cover my butt by saying if I see the ones coming in a little hot, and I have my hand on the stick always in preparation to pull it just in case, I'll say like I'm gonna leave it in for insurance. So like like if I can see it's coming in a little too hot, I'm gonna say this one's probably gonna need some help. If I pull it, there's no chance it's gonna go in. I'm gonna leave it in, hoping that it hits the stick and stays. I tend to err on the side of leaving it in, but I don't know. Like I said, that's probably a 50-50 thing. There's probably some study that shows statistically what's better, but I don't know.
Casey's had perfect
I've seen so many
speed.
putts hit and don't fall.
I think it will.
Yeah, the
I'm
perfect
counting.
speed.
I must score hard.
It had
'cause I
perfect
hit the-
speed, and I was just,
Yeah.
I could tell it was going to die in the cup. So I pulled it, and on the way out, it just hit that bottom base of it. But you can see the shock in my face that I didn't get it out in time.
He looked at me. He felt bad, Jim.
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to close the night out. I want to play a game of Test the Caddy real quick. Coming up with this game right now. Hole 3, whistling straights. I'm not the tips. I'm 1 tee box up. Pin is in the back left in that spot. What's my number to the pin? But what's my number I need to hit my ball?
Well, what's the wind doing?
No win.
Is
No
it
wind.
ever?
So dead
Is
calm.
it ever no win?
I would say 40% of the time it's fairly calm. 60% you're looking windy, pretty windy.
Okay,
So
no wind.
back left pin, and we're playing from the whites of the greens probably,
Yeah.
I would assume. Okay, so back left pin, you're looking at probably a 165 number to the pin, and probably a 140, 135 cover to the spot that you're trying to hit it to. So with that back left pin, typically back left pin, you're probably looking, if it's dead calm, you're probably looking at just a nice 145, 150 shot, right down the middle of the green. Yeah.
See, that means that we don't have that. We see 165 to the pin, and we grab a 165 club.
No.
Well, that's why
Or
we need
160. I might try to land it a little in front because I don't have no
That's why we
spin.
need Mike the caddy on these rounds with us.
Well, if you try to land it in front, there's a false front. We gotta
Oh,
take
we'll
that
have
in
a caddy with
consideration
us.
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is Everybody listening, this is why you have a caddy on the course, especially, we're talking about when we went to Denver, we're like, if we had somebody that knew the course, we probably would have saved ourselves so many strokes. We didn't know.
Like and honestly, I say a caddy tends to help the average to higher handicap golfer more than he helps a low handicap golfer. Because a low handicap golfer already thinks all of those things naturally without a caddy. And so therefore, like, you're really only giving him you're only helping him gain maybe 1 to 4 shots per round. But the average to high handicap golfer does not think about those things. They think, 165 for the pin, 165 club, perfect. Mm-hmm. Like, no, like you got to think about, elevation, like, like if is it a elevated green, where can you miss? Where can't you miss? Where's your safest shot? What are you trying to do to that? Like, where's the best spot to land that? If it's only 140 to cover to a 165 pin, all you really need is 145 to maybe 150 to then play to that and let it get a little closer. But yeah, all of those things your typical average handicap to high handicap doesn't think of. So therefore, we can, by just explaining all that every shot, we can usually help by 5, sometimes 10 shots around for your average to high handicap golfer.
Wait, we were telling Zach's brother that we were going to play with you one day and like you're a caddy, and he started laughing. He's like, does he know y'all skill level? And we're like, no, he's used to people like us all the time.
Yeah, I mean, y'all aren't that bad though. What are you talking? Give yourselves more credit. You're not that bad.
I am the BSG champ for 2025.
Hey, congrats!
I respect that.
Congrats.
Yeah, these guys. We're gonna have to get a belt.
A hard-fought battle.
It's all about vibes. And no matter what, we're gonna have a good time. Whether y'all shoot, your career low 70s, 80s, whatever it is, or you shoot your career high triple digits, whatever it might be, we're gonna have a good time no matter what.
Casey was in the realm for the triple digit.
I was nowhere near that. My name's not Jeremy or AJ. I was nowhere near that triple digit. I play consistent golf.
We joke every once in a while, Mike. We used to I'll pull up 18 birdies for like one of my first rounds I ever played, and it was like a 130. I'm like, I would do stuff to myself that would be very disappointing to my family if I shot a 130.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I still caddy for some 130s out there at the straights. So
it would hurt so much. I wouldn't have clubs. I would just retire. Just go out on a low note. Pick up fishing, hunting, something.
It's a new hobby. But that's 155 for us, Ryder Cup edition, and I'm excited to watch it this weekend. Hope y'all watch it as well. And we'll have Mike on in a few more weeks. But thanks for hopping on, Mike. I know you're busy. You still made time for us.
Yeah, no, hey, not a problem, guys. Sorry we had to do it with a little bit hectic drive here, but I'm glad we could make it happen. I always enjoy hopping on and be sure to do it again.
Yes, sir. We'll see y'all for the next week, episode 156, where we're going to have the 3-time Kirby Invitational champ on, Coach Maddox Lytle, with us, and we'll talk some golf. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace.